I apply my castor oil to my eyelashes. Oh, there's water still on my lashes. Now this mask that I did, I don't know if you can see a difference, but my face feels really cool and balanced. This is gonna also help to get rid of, I usually will do this at the end of my shower. This is gonna help to remove all the excess mascara, anything that's trapped in there. That's literally what I do. Oh. And I find that my mascara also goes on way faster. So after I have done that, I feel like it wasn't enough, so I'm just gonna do 2. Some days it is, some days it's not. Some days I just do 2 of those little caps, you know? I'm feeling like I need a little extra. They're great. Under eye humectant. Great moisturizer. It's gonna help your eyebrows grow thick. It's gonna help your eyelashes grow long and thick and black. Every single day and night. It's my thing. So what I love to do in the daytime is apply some kind of organic oil, because again, it's all about protecting the skin in the daytime. So I'm gonna apply this. It's my dropper. I'm applying it onto my skin directly. It's almost done. This is Botanics 100% organic with rosehip nourishing face oil. I got it from the drugstore and I really like the texture of this. Really love the texture of this oil. Throughout the day I notice that my skin appears smoother. It just seems more supple. They say that rosehip does help with lightening marks. However, I'm gonna recommend one too that I did notice it lightening up and evening my skin tone. If you're looking for a good rosehip oil, Amazon has them, of course. They have all those, lots of bottles, but one I can recommend is by Badger. It's a pink bottle and the company is BADGER. It's just Badger. Like, they have beauty bombs, they have SPFs, they have oil cleanse. I would recommend doing the Badger oil cleanse rosehip and applying the rosehip oil after to get everything even. Cleanse with oil. If you wanna heal your skin, give it nutrition. Cleanse with oil. Just makes sense. Like, alright. So now that I've gotten all this oil back on my, it's funny because I've like started with oil and I've ended with oil. But you're gonna see that I am going to remove this oil. It's just a way to prep my skin again. Make sure that I didn't remove too much, and I just did a lot, didn't I? Now that that's in, I'm gonna move on to the next step, which is aloe vera. I'm moistening my cotton again. And I'm using this aloe vera by Nature Republic. Got it from Amazon, 92% aloe vera. I used another one before and it had more aloe vera, and I was mixing that in with my red raspberry seed oil and applying that to my skin every day. And my sister was like, "What are you wearing on your skin?" My skin was just getting better and better when I was just doing that as a daily skin protectant. So I got another aloe vera and I wanted to see, because I'm kind of curious. This one has a little alcohol in it, my last one didn't. I wanted to see if there was any difference and start doing some aloe vera daily treatment. So I'm basically using this as my toner. Alright, and this is gonna help me get rid of the excess oil too. Just gonna glide it on there. I like to glide them on there. And I wet my pad just because I like it to be really slip. Just make sure that I'm not wasting the aloe too. I just wanted to get a nice layer onto the cotton and not have the cotton really absorbing all the aloe, because then I'll waste it. You know, I'm just using the whatever is on the cap. My next step that I'm gonna do is apply this Vichy Mineral 89. Just a little bit of it. It's just another environmental protector. I like that it's water-based. It has spring water in it, mineral water. I hope that life is going well for all of you, and I hope that you're happy and at peace within yourself. I hope that you have confidence in yourself as well. If you don't, it will come. Just keep on loving yourself and keep working at whatever it is that you want to improve in your life, and eventually everything is going to turn around for you. It makes me a little teary actually saying that, because I guess I've gone through why are females so dang emotional? But yeah, there is light at the end of the tunnel. If you're dealing with anything right now, again, you just want to keep on dealing with it. Don't run away. Like, don't just go downhill and keep spiraling downhill. You want to change it. You want to wake up and just be like, I need to make this change today. Like me, I'm like, no more dairy. I just can't. So even last night I was eating something and I had to call back because I didn't cook it myself, and I was just looking at the sauce and thinking, this really looks creamy. So I called back and I spoke with the manager and I was like, listen, I have an allergy to dairy. Is there any dairy in this whatsoever? And he was like, nah, I'm not sure, you know, it's the hot sauce. And then I had him put me on hold. So come to find out, I was really happy that I checked because it did have dairy. That would be me adding more of these onto my skin. Can you imagine? I'd be so sad. So you just have to cut it. Like, I cannot. For my own happiness, for my own sanity, for my people around me, for my family, my friends, I gotta do this for myself, because when I'm not good to myself, when I'm not happy, the people around me are affected by that. So you have to be your best at all times. Make sure that you're good, and then the people around you will be good. If they're not good, then you try to help them be good, of course, and you just let them know through positivity and encouragement that they're gonna be good, all right? Because then, you see that? Then you become the light and you're helping people. That's what it's all about. Feels good. So now I'm gonna just apply a light layer of sunscreen. I know people say you have to apply such a huge amount, but honey boo boo. So I'm going with the Kiehl's SPF 30. I just want my face to be like, this one has a little salicylic acid in it and helps you control or break down the oil. And we're gonna especially focus on this spot. Just dab it on there. You don't want that. You don't want that dark spot showing up, because it's sensitive and it's red and it's raised a little higher than the rest of my skin. It would turn darker from the sun. It'll be like, oh, I'm sunbathing, give me a tan. The rest of my skin will just be chilling. So let's go ahead and mix that in there. You want to make sure that it's all even. I know a lot of times if you look in person and at the skin, it looks fine, but then you look in the camera and you can really see some damage, and you can see this and that. So sometimes you just want to take a video or some kind of a picture of your skin to see what it is looking like, what the camera can pick up. I notice that when I look at the camera, I do notice like sun damage on my skin, but if I look in person, I just see like my leftover bump marks. Mind you, not a lot of people have acne, they just have clogged pores. and maybe skin irritations if they're dealing with the mini bumps. Change your products that you're putting on your skin. Alright. And down the neck as well. So just spend time on yourself. When you're young, at all ages, it's gonna make you happy, it'll make other people happy. And you don't have to waste money and time in the future trying to get all these laser treatments and wrinkle treatments and such and such and such. Oh, did I show something? No. So, just bringing a little bit of the excess down to my chest. Alright, so you might not be expecting this, but I'm gonna just show you a little bit of my makeup that I do at the end, just to show you that I'm not gonna just like corrupt all of the things that I just did with products, with other products that maybe aren't so great for the skin. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is just go in with a NARS product, the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, Complete Concealer. And I'm using my Sephora Airbrush Concealer, 57. And I'm just dabbing it in there. Alright, grabbing a little bit of it, and I'm gonna just go ahead and conceal anything. It's great to do this while it's moist too, because then, not on the eyelids, I like the color on the eyelids. I feel really washed out if I get rid of that. If I apply this on moisturized skin, it looks a lot better, like while it's still damp a little. So that's what I like to do. Just like to go in with a little concealer under the eyes. I'm contemplating if I want to put it on there. I think I'm gonna just let it be though. I want it to feel like the pores open so it's not just getting shoved back inside. So it's really shut up. Another eye cream that I enjoy is this one by Kiehl's. It's nice. Midnight Recovery Eye. I love to use Midnight Recovery. It just smells good. It feels amazing. That's an oil that I recommend to you. If you want to change your skin, the Badger is good, but the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery is great. Use the whole regimen. Use the oil cleansing. Use the oil at the end of the night. Use the whole thing. It's great. My skin transforms with that stuff and my spots all go away. I'm probably gonna buy that again. Alright, so the next thing that I do is I start putting colors in because I feel really, really bland. I do this after I brush my teeth because then I'll just all rub off. This is a lip stain that I got from Amazon. It's just a regular lip stain. I want to get one that's all organic, like some strawberries and raspberries or something in the future. At the time, I was just getting what I could. So this is what I like to do, just to give it some color back in my face. And then the next thing that I go in with is the California I should say. It's a golden pink blush by Benefit. I think this color can flatter so many skin tones. You're gonna see that I'm not doing too much. And it smells so good, just so good. You see that? And over the eyes, add in that pink. That's it, girl, that's it. Do your thing. And a little bit here. screwed up when I ate pizza. I'm just doing a little bit of mascara. Something that washes off easy is something that I enjoy, which CoverGirl washes off so clean. I don't have the black stuff under my eyes like I did today because I used Jordana. But this one makes my lashes look long, separated, thicker, blacker, and I like it for that purpose. I find that this one can give me a little comedones in my eyelash line, and I used to use this a lot when I was in high school. It was my favorite, and I used to have those little things in my eyes, and I thought it was because my cholesterol was high. Come to find out that this is the reason, the culprit. So yeah, I'm not touching my, I really try not to touch, I never do that. I just touched myself with the wand. I really try not to touch the eyelash line with my mascara for that reason. After I realized that, I started using this again. When I started using this again, I realized that I got it again. I'm not gonna like set everything because once this all dries down, it's gonna be matte anyway, and it's my sunscreen that's shiny, and I'm okay with that. I'm in Miami. We're some shiny people anyway, and I'll probably be applying, I'm gonna be putting on my Bare Minerals later, so I will be applying some powder later on. Alright. I almost always go in with a lip gloss too. So this is a lip plumper. I use this morning and night because I find that if I use it at night, my lips are way juicier in the morning. I have to look into that to see if it's healthy too, but it does work. That is my skincare. That's pretty much everything that I do. And I'll probably end up coming back on here and just showing you my routine. Excuse, with the Bare Minerals that I do. Just want to let my face like really close up, let my pores really close up before I start applying any kind of real makeup. So yeah. Before I go out later, I'm gonna apply my Bare Minerals. This does have SPF 15 in it, so it's gonna give me a little bit more of a protection on my skin, and I love that. It makes me think like I'm gonna apply my Bare Minerals before I go outside, and it's gonna help me protect my skin. And it does make my skin softer, I realize, using this. Something in here, maybe the titanium dioxide, I'm not sure. But I'm the color Warm Tan, and I use this more as a bronzer, you know. So I'll be back later to show you the Bare Minerals. And that's pretty much all for the skincare part. I hope that you guys learned a lot. I do think I gave a lot of information. For somebody that is struggling with cystic acne, little bumps, blackheads, whiteheads that are coming out occasionally, especially at that time of the month, I want you to start looking into your diet. I want you to start looking into what you're ingesting in the first place. Because if you were to just drink water and be living by a river and eating like seacrest, I know you would not have acne. So think about your environment, think about what you're putting in your body. Consider sugars, consider glutens and wheats. I noticed that if I have like a lot of bread, pancakes, things that are just really clogging for the stomach, the intestines, my skin starts looking a little dull, and I just feel like it gets clogged or something. It's just not right with me. I also noticed that when I eat mayonnaise, my skin is like a little clogged in my cheeks as well. So I don't know if it's like the brand of mayonnaise, but I do notice, I'm not gonna say any brands, I do notice that a lot of mayonnaise has like sugar, oil, like soybean oil, and who knows the hormones that could be in the eggs that they use. So I try to stay away from mayonnaise as well. Mayonnaise, a lot of excess oil, You want to think of the flower. Again, think of yourself as a flower. You want to give it minerals and water, vitamins, minerals, water, vitamins, mineral, water. And you want to activate that with oxygen and a little bit of sunlight every single day. Of course, protecting yourself from harmful rays, which there's SPF in a lot of natural options. So consider that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, if you learned anything, please give it a huge thumbs up and make sure you comment. If you have any questions, just go ahead and write it down in the comment section. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.